This is GCSE Further Maths Pure. We are on chapter 7, looking at matrices, and this is the final bit, and it's 7.8, solving two equations and two unknowns using matrices. So we would remember this maybe from year 10 or GCSE, where we're solving simultaneous equations. We can write each side as a 2 by 1 matrix. Now notice that that's one element there, that's one element there. So the one element at the top here is x minus 3y, 5x minus 2y on the bottom, and then those. We then can rewrite the left hand side as a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 1, because if you sit and multiply this by this, you will end up with this. This is a 2 by 2. This is a 2 by 1. If you multiply them, you get a 2 by 1, which would just be this up here. So we can rearrange it. Now to work out x and y, hopefully you can spot, if we find the inverse of this one here, then we would be able to get the xy on its own, multiply both sides by the inverse, we'll get that on its own, and then we work our way down here. So we found the inverse, that's the inverse there, 1 over 13 upon that. Same on this side, multiplying through, and we end up with the xy here, and then x is minus 3, and y is 7. So let's look at another wee example here, and we'll see how we get on. So how can we rewrite this? We would rewrite this as 2, 1, 3 minus 2 upon x, y, and then on this side that's 12, 25. So we now want to find the inverse of that matrix. So we find our determinant, of course, first of all, 2 times minus 2 is that's going to be minus 4, and then take away BC is minus 3, so our determinant then is minus 7. Our inverse then is going to be 1 over minus 7, remember it's 1 over the determinant. Change these two around, minus 2 and 2. Change the signs of these, minus 1 and minus 3. We're now multiply through this equation by the inverse on both sides. So it's going to be minus 1 over 7 upon minus 2 minus 1 minus 3, 2 upon 2, 1, 3 minus 2 x, y equals minus 1 over 7 minus 2 minus 1 minus 3, 2 all upon 12 and 25. Just about fits in there. That's okay. So let's do our sums. Minus 1 over 7. We line down here so we're not getting mixed up, and let's find then our product here. So minus 2 times 2, that gives me minus 2. Sorry, it doesn't, it gives me minus 4 and then minus 3, so that's minus 7. This row, this column, minus 2 plus 2, so that's a 0, looking good. Second row, first column, minus 6 plus 6, that's 0. Second row, second column, minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7 upon x, y. Minus 1 over 7. And then this is a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 1. So you can multiply them, and the result then is a 2 by 1. Minus 24 minus 25, that gives me minus 49. Minus 36 plus 50, that gives me then a positive 14. What do we have here? We're going to have 1, 0, 0, 1 upon xy. Here, minus 1 over 7, so we're going to have minus, so that's going to be a 7, and then that's going to be a minus 2. So effectively then we are there. That means x is 7 and y is minus 2.